Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today, as I promised, I'm making this video for you about how to get detached or how to not get attached easily. And today we're gonna start with what is attachment. So if you didn't know, attachment is a drug. It's your own drug. So if you thought drugs are smoking, drinking, or gambling, whatever it is, attachment to people, situations, your past is your own drug. And that's why it's so difficult to get rid of it. It's a thing, okay? So anyways, and today I'm going to start with certain analogy about how we can apply it, your attachment to people, to the universe, with the universe. So basically imagine that you are the center. You are a galaxy, okay? With lots of stars, planets. You are this galaxy Milky Way, right? And around you there are other galaxies, completely different, with different natures, different from you. So those different galaxies, there are different people. There are situations, there are your past, there are people that maybe hurt you, or people that you attach to, whoever they around you. So you cannot really understand how those other galaxies work because you are your own. And other galaxies, they also don't know how you work, how you evolve, how you cycle, what you like, what you don't like. Completely nobody can understand you because you are your own galaxy, you are your own planet, however you want to call it, okay? And when you attach to somebody, and there is a thing, like for example, there is a reason why we are, as a bodies, we are disconnected, but at the same time we are connected. All of us connected energetically, right? We somehow connected, but we also disconnected. Same thing supposed to be with people. You can be connected, but you shouldn't be completely attached to somebody or something, because this is against the law. That's not how the universe works, okay? So the universe, how it works, it's we are detached and attached at the same time. As a bodies, we're detached. As a soul, we are attached energetically to each other at the same time. So when you're trying to attach to somebody physically, like you want them so much, or you want this thing to be, you may be attached to your home, maybe you're attached to your kids, to your parents, to your somebody you in love with, to your past, whatever it is or whoever it is, you trying to go against the law. Okay, so what you're trying to do is you already connected energetically, and now you're trying to connect with bodies. And what happens when this all will come together? It's going to be an explosion. Explosion that's not supposed to happen. Okay, so if you're going to put it that way in your mind, because I'm a visual learner, so for me it's easier to imagine things. And if you're gonna see it that way, that you are your separate world, separate galaxy, and other people, they are their own galaxy, you wouldn't expect from them anymore to act in a certain way. You wouldn't expect from them to understand you completely. You wouldn't expect from yourself to understand them. You wouldn't feel guilty, or you wouldn't even feel hurt. You're basically going to be neutral because you understand that they cannot get you completely, you cannot get them, because you're different galaxies, different natures. That's how it is. And I'll tell you one thing that could be maybe ugly, sound ugly, but where it all gets us is to when a person does something to you, something bad maybe, ignores you, hurts you, betrays you, whatever they're doing to you, it's their right. Yes, it might sound harsh, not good. I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, but it's their right, because the way they see things, they see it differently. The way you see things, you see it differently. For you, maybe, you hurt them, they hurt you. For them, it's different. They're in a different situation, right, from you. So when a person lies to you, you shouldn't attach it to yourself. You shouldn't automatically think that the problem is in you. The problem is not in you. The problem is in them. That's how they are. But you, for some reason, expected them to be the way you wanted them to be. Or you expected them to, you love them, you want them to love you back. Or you did something good for them, you expect for them to be good in return. But that's not how it works. They shouldn't be. You shouldn't expect this from them. You should stay neutral, detached completely. Does it mean I want you to always be, on your own or lonely? No. Even if you have somebody, stay neutral always. Because maybe today this person was nice to you, tomorrow they're not gonna be nice to you. But you didn't expect anything from them, so you're not gonna be hurt. You're not gonna feel hurt, you're not gonna feel in any kind of way because you didn't expect, because that's how they are, that's their nature, that's their universe, that's their galaxy. Okay, they weren't born to please you. Yes, it's true, it's harsh maybe, but they weren't born to please you. They weren't born to love you unless they want to do it, unless they feel that way. And if you feel love for somebody, some people say, okay, this person is toxic, I shouldn't love them anymore. That means you are forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do, your heart doesn't want to do, because they don't love you back. No, you can still love them. You can still feel the feeling and say, listen, this is crazy, I'm in love with this, freak, stupid person, maybe, however you want to call them, toxic person, and I know there's nothing good in it, but I still love them. Well, when you acknowledge this, when your head is working that way and say, yes, I'm in illusions right now, but my mind is still knows that this is wrong, you already in control. You're not going to be attached. At least that much, because you know that, yes, right now you have feelings, but tomorrow maybe those feelings will be gone. And maybe tomorrow this person will love you. Maybe not. But you're not expecting their love. Unless their galaxy, their universe will, feel like, okay, I like this person, I want to be around them. And the same thing when I'm talking to you, I say, usually at the end of my videos, I tell you, I love you all. And I mean it. But I'm not expecting you to say it in return. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you say, not I love you back. I love you too. And I'm grateful. But I'm not expecting from you. Because I don't know how you feel. I don't know how your world works. Maybe today you were not in the mood. Maybe today you didn't like me. Maybe tomorrow you will. Who knows, right? But this is your right. And if a person acts in a certain way, horribly maybe, well, something probably going on in their life that they're acting that way, or maybe they have their own problems, or maybe they literally don't feel anything, and it's up to them. You cannot force it. And when you're gonna start understanding that you are this separate galaxy, separate world, and other people, they are different, you will become neutral. You will see the bigger picture of the whole situation. Because look at our planets around us, right? Or look at Earth. The sun goes down, and at night the moon goes up. But you're not upset that sun goes up and down, or like there is no sun at night. You're also not upset at the moon that it gives you emotions when it's a full moon. You're not saying, oh, I hate the moon because it gives me, maybe you do, though. But you're not fighting with it. You not want something from it in return. You just say, listen, this moon It's affecting me today. I acknowledge this. It's their right. It's their own thing. That's what they can do. Okay, the moon can be mysterious, like mysterious things can happen during the full moon, and that's okay. Okay, so you're not upset with the sun that sometimes it's too hot outside, or you're not upset that when it's too cold, you just know it exists. So the same thing is here. Stay neutral. And if somebody, everything was great. Some people, I have clients that, some of you, that sometimes you don't understand, like, okay, this person, everything was great and you're talking and everything is fine, and then suddenly they disappeared, or they ignored me, or they started acting in a certain way, or they love me less right now, because you expected from them always to be the same way. You cannot expect this from them. It's their right to change their mood. It's their right to not like you today and not like you tomorrow anymore. When you're gonna understand this, your life will become much easier, and you wouldn't be clingy too much to anything or anyone. You're not gonna think that if something didn't work out with one person, that means your life has ended. It didn't. It's not. And before this person or before this situation, you probably lived your life in a certain way. You probably had friends. You probably had something else to do. You lived your life, and you will continue living until you breathe. Until your last breath, you will continuously experiencing things. And just don't take it too close to your heart. Why are you doing this? It has nothing to do with you. Also, some people have this fear of losing. You have fear of missing out, losing somebody or something. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is, you never had them or this in the first place. It was never yours. It was in your head. You thinking that if you're in a relationship, then that means you own this person? No, you don't. Okay, you don't. You were born on your own and you will die on your own. Okay, and nothing was meant to be forever. And even if the same person forever, hopefully you have your loved ones and everyone's around. Even if you look in your past, and you'll see that every time, maybe once, like every year, the situation with the same people were different. The relationship could have changed because everything is changing. And also, you never disconnect from anybody, because as we said in the beginning, we all function together energetically. You never lose anybody, but at the same time, you never have anybody. You don't own anyone or anything, but you also never lose it, because energies, they shift, but they never die. Another law. And some people also afraid that if they're gonna stop thinking about something or someone, it's like they're gonna lose this drug of theirs, right? Some people rushing from work. I'm just telling you how it works. I also been through this. Okay, so you wanna faster finish all your chores today, your work, come home. Why? Because you wanna come back to these emotions of yours, so nobody touches you, and you wanna feel. You're gonna say, okay, now I'm ready to again think about something, worry about something, think about someone. But this is a drug. This is addiction, because you're afraid even to lose this addiction of thinking about somebody. But if this drug will go, another one will come. If a person will go, another one will come. You will always find your drug, so don't worry. Don't worry to be sober. So, because you will always find something. I even know people that, they quit all the like smoking, drinking, whatever. Now another drug of theirs is, I don't know, dancing non-stop, or attending certain circles, being over spiritual, whatever, like different kinds of, this is all attachments. But make sure when you have certain attachment, it's healthy, more or less healthy. So, but don't be afraid to lose anything or anyone, because nothing really belongs to you. What else I wanted to tell you? And finally, I want to say, I don't know if I said it, treat yourself like you are this person who you attach to, or you are this thing that you attach to. What would you think about this person? If you like somebody or you want to be around them, you're probably going to think, what are they doing today? Are they having fun? Maybe with somebody else? Maybe even some jealousy will come out, right? But you wouldn't think, okay, I like this person, but they probably depressed right now, or they probably crying right now, or they probably don't have a life. No, you would like somebody who has a life. So be that person who has a life that other people will think about. So be your own attachment. Be this person where other people would like to be around, not you worrying about who you want to be around. No, be that person, and it automatically will detach you from anybody else. You're going to be attached to yourself in a healthy way. This is not selfish. This is healthy. You live in your life, you enjoy your life, you in your own life. You have your own story. Okay, create your story of your life. You don't have to only see it in movies. You can create your own life, your own story. And remember, we always attach to everyone, to each other, but we actually never together. And that feeling, this neutral thought, will always give you clear mind. Okay, I hope it wasn't too complicated, but that's what I had for you today, guys. I hope it helped. Let me know in the comments. I love you all, and I don't expect anything in return. Bye.